Korea War isn't over yet, so anytime soon the Korea War can happen. So to reduce the conflict between North and South, they decided to build a special buffer zone that is called the DMZ, demilitarized zone. So our government wanted to protect the Seoul from the DMZ area, so we built another line which is called CCL. So CCL means civilians control the line. Civilians control line means people like me, civilians, we are not allowed to go inside it. But today, we are going to get a special permission from the government to enter the civilian control line to see the southern boundary DMZ.
Korea used to be one country for a long time, but after World War II ended in 1945, things got complicated. The North was liberated by the Soviet Union and the South part was by the United States. The North became a dictatorship, the South became democratic. A lot of tension. And in 1950, it exploded into a war. We spent 2 full days in South Korea. On the first day, we explored Seoul, and on the second, we saw the DMZ. Honestly, Seoul has so much to offer, I definitely recommend staying for longer. In a quick summary, we tried bingsu, known as shaved ice. It tastes like snow, but sweet. Hot bingsu also has red beans. By chance, we came to Korea in August, which is just around its national day, so the city was filled with flags everywhere. But you know what else I love about South Korea? Their obsession with MBTI. I could talk about MBTI for ages. Well, unless I get fired for not having the right MBTI. Yeah, but that actually happens sometimes in South Korea. So do I get the job then, or? Even in restaurants, staff sometimes wear labels with their name and MBTI type. So now let's get into the DMZ trip.
So I used to ask, Mom, what's your memory of young age? So they said the most thing they remember about their young age is just being hungry. They didn't want to have this hunger feeling to their next generation, so they had to work very hard. That's why we say this is a miracle of the hot neighbor. So actually, if you get to see any Korean people, you can see Korean people are very obsessed with the food. I think it's because of one of them, because we always grew up being hungry, right? So you can actually, food here in Korea is very, very important. The last kingdom is called the Joseon Dynasty from 1392 to 1910. From 1910 to 1945, we had the Japanese occupation period. In 1945, we had independence because of World War II. But because of World War II, we were divided. In 1950, Korea War broke out. So any kind of communication is bad, is all forbidden. Phone call, email, letter, nothing is possible. Because our government said more than 5 billion to 10 million people lost each other from the Korea War. So if you have any family that you lost from Korea War, you have no idea what's going on with your family. I didn't like anything about North Korea that we were together before until I knew that I have a family in North Korea. So actually my family is also the victim of the Korea War.
We looked across to North Korea through binoculars. So we spotted what looked like a calm little village, but here's the catch. It's empty and on purpose.
This tour is not about to see something. This tour is more about the feel, the start of the Korea War, especially what is the meaning of unification, especially for the people who lost their family. And nowadays, a lot of people have idea about Korea in a good way. Let's say K-pop, K-dramas, K-food, K-beauty, like me, lots of K-foods around here. But they don't really exactly know what we have gone through.
Did you know South Korea played K-pop over giant speakers, while North Korea has done the same but blasting patriotic music? This event is also known as the Music War. Would you hide or dance? At the border, there's also what people call the Flag War. South Korea raised a huge flagpole near the DMZ, but North Korea wasn't having it. So they built an even taller one, about 160 meters high. While it's not available now, North and South Korea once held a special TV reunion program that allowed separate families who had been apart since the Korean War to meet and see each other again, often for the first time in decades, and the only time they ever did. Our tour guide shared several stories.
Before Korea War, they were married couple 18 years. They were married just 6 months. After that, Korea War broke out. But the thing is, she was already pregnant. She was 3 months pregnant, and then Korea War made them separated. They could never see each other. First time ever seen, there was 60 years after Korea War. 92 years later, who got to see her son, who was already becoming 72 years old. So that's all the story from the Korea War. So I really tried to remind you, okay? So on the way back to Seoul, when you have a free time, when you have a good mood, tell your family how much you love them. That's the point of the tour. I'd like to make it, okay?
We also went down into the tunnel, which North Korea secretly dug to sneak soldiers into the south. It's dark, narrow, and about 70 meters underground. You really feel like you're in a spy movie. The tunnel is deep, and by the time you've climbed back up, it feels like you've done a full workout. Standing at the DMZ, it's hard to imagine, but real people have risked their lives here to escape. One of the most unbelievable stories from the DMZ is about a North Korean soldier who had made a run for it in 2017. He was literally sprinting across the border while being shot at. He was hit many times, but collapsed just far enough into South Korea to be safe. Also stopped by a souvenir shop. They even sell replicas of North Korean money. This trip taught me something simple but powerful: to be grateful for the freedom we often take for granted.